Hello, all. I welcome you to episode number 39 of Walk the Stock. I'm Rupak. I represent iFinStrats. So let's start with Nifty first. And Nifty made a real good beginning in the morning. And after that, it kind of closed about 41 points down uh, intraday. The closure point was at 23,516 for Nifty, uh, which is a little bit lesser than the yesterday's close, which was at 23,557. However, the good news is Nifty is still kind of consolidating at the upper levels. That is one. And second good news is that Nifty is still has still made a bullish mm, hammer kind of a candle, which is pretty good for us, because even if it is consolidating, even if it is not really showcasing a good bright move, it is still um, consolidating at the higher levels, and it is not ready to come down. But today, you see, Bank Nifty really went up crazily. And if I'm not wrong, I guess, let me just check. Bank Nifty closed almost 1.9% up, which is 957 points intraday up. And Nifty, of course, closed 41.9 points, which is 0.18% low from its previous day. But the point is, Bank Nifty has really shot up, and Bank Nifty is trying to cover the grounds, and it's trying to come closer to the Nifty highs. So, all in all, the story is still looking okay. The story is still looking good, and Nifty is not ready to come down. Bank Nifty is making good up moves. Nifty is every time touching new all-time highs. Even today, Nifty touched an all-time high of 23,664 during the day, which is a new all-time high, of course. So overall, the picture is pretty okay, pretty rosy, even though the consolidation is happening at this level to a to a large extent. But Nifty is looking no way weaker. It is in fact looking pretty okay and strong. And our Bank Nifty is following suit. So of course, we did see a little bit of divergence between Nifty and Bank Nifty today, which is fine, because the reason is Nifty has already made all-time highs, and Bank Nifty is really trying to catch up to Nifty now. And that's why you see what you see. So good for traders like us, good for people who want to do swing trades, because these are the times when in swing trades you can really make your quick buck. Anyway, today's stock which I'm going to cover is from fertilizers sector. Um, and fertilizers have been doing pretty well in the last few days and weeks. Um, so the stock I have chosen for us to analyze today is Rashtriya Chemical and Fertilizers Limited, which is also called as RCF. Now, RCF has made an up move of 6.84% today intraday, uh, and closed at 185.22 as of close of today. A little bit of a high PE. However, we want to trade it for a definitive time period. So the stock looks pretty good on momentum. It's strong on momentum, and it has shown a very positive breakout on the R2 resistance of CPR. So the stock is on a high momentum. The stock is pretty high beta. The beta sits at about 1.77 for RCF, and the market capitalization is 10,200 crores. The stock has already made an all-time high of 194, and the stock is really trading very close to 194, its previous all-time high, and it has close to that 185. So overall, the stock looks pretty good, and I think we should definitely look at, you know, uh, analyzing this stock. In fact, the stock has made 194 as all-time high right today. So, having said this, let's deep dive into the RCF charts and try to understand where do we stand in RCF. Is there a is there a probability of making a position, possibility of making position, and if yes, then what are we looking at? Let's deep dive on RCF. Okay, guys. So let's deep dive into the RCF monthly chart. We are on the monthly time frame of RCF. And if you see here, RCF has broken somewhere in December of 2023 and previous all-time high of January 2008. So here is the previous all-time high of I think about 150, which it broke after almost a decade plus, and it has broken it nicely here. So this is the zone of resistance for RCF. Um, it's a long-term breakout, so I guess RCF is all set to make pretty decent and good moves. Another good thing which you would see here is, of course, RCF has been kind of trading below this resistance zone for almost like 16 years. But now what it has done is it broke in December this resistance, and uh, January it took this resistance zone as support. After that, February and March, 2 months, it again came back into this zone. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, if you realize, if I just make it a little big here, this portion, if you realize, RCF has been making a beautiful price action on monthly basis. Now, in this month, as of now, RCF has been trading consistently um, above this resistance zone. So base previous resistance zone rather. So I can say that we are hitting on a monthly basis change in polarity. Now, that said, good part is that the way RCF has made this kind of a price action, which I always love to see in stocks like these, which have given a long term breakout, I guess there's a long ways to go for RCF. And I think we should be looking at making some good kind of profits from here. If I just do simple on monthly basis, a little bit of range calculation, and I just take this down here and I just project it from this point, uh, I can just tell you on monthly basis, RCF could touch in I don't know how much time, in few days, few weeks, couple of months, it could touch about 278 levels from where it stands today, which is 185. So a huge bumper kind of a move is I'm waiting to see on this stock in the times to come in next few weeks and months. Now, let's look at the chart from the point of view of daily time frame, and let's see where we head to. So if you look at daily time frame, RCF has done even a good gap up today. I told you it closed almost about 6.8% above the previous day, and it has really crossed over this small little resistance which it created somewhere around January of this year. This resistance I'm talking about, it has just about touched, but it has just stayed inside this resistance. So good news is that another few days of move and RCF could give us a beautiful move on the upside. And let me tell you guys that upside, if it just closes above this and makes this kind of a price action, I'm sure that there is long ways to go for RCF. And if I can just show you here, if I can just show you here, uh, we are on a monthly chart tracking a target about 278 or so. So all good news setting up. Now let's look at some of the indicators here, how they're plotting up for RCF, um, as to what they're saying in terms of momentum and trends and stuff like that. So let me open that up. Here you go. The RSI is really traversing above 60, which means it's on a good bullish momentum. Of course, The trend strength is shown pretty positive as per the ADX. We see the green line, and if I can just double check this, yes, the green line and the blue line both are above the reference line of 20. Good news from the trend strength point of view, bullish trend setting up pretty well. And then you look at the relative strength here, uh, as with the reference to Nifty as a broader index, the relative strength of RCF is much stronger and better as compared to the broader index. Now let's come to the on balance volume, the cumulative volumes. It is showing a real up move. It is traveling above 50-day moving average. The volumes are on an up roll with the prices going up, as I always keep talking. So the stock is in some good momentum at this point of time, and we should be looking at, uh, you know, taking a position in this stock for a little longer term. But I would want to see another small little price action on daily chart, like the way it has done on monthly chart, where it crosses and makes this resistance line a support line, which is a short term January or February month resistance. Once it breaks out and then starts making an up move, I guess somewhere at this point, I would like to really go for the stock. Um, if somebody is very aggressive, you could really take few quantities here, and then remaining you could do, pyramiding as the stock makes the up move. Overall, let me tell you, RCF looks to me as a very very good stock uh, for the short term or the mid term rather, and I think there is long ways to go for RCF. So well, I this is just for educational purposes. I am analyzing this stock for all of us. This is by no means any kind of buying recommendation on RCF or any of the previous stocks I've been talking about. Another thing, please do your own analysis before making any positions in these kind of stocks. They are risky, and also talk to your financial advisor before taking any kind of risk in the market with respect to these stocks. However, to me, from educational point of view and from my analysis point of view, stock looks good. This is all I wanted to talk to you today for RCF. I guess you like my analysis, and if you like, please do share, like, subscribe our channel. We are trying to do as best as we can, and we'll try to just keep growing from here. But we all need your support to make us grow and give you a better set of analysis every other day. With this, I take your leave today. We'll catch up again tomorrow. Thank you very much, and you have a very, very nice evening.